Welcome to our magical meadow, where the sun always shines and every flower sparkles. Today, I'm skipping through the meadow just like always. The air feels so fresh and I feel so happy. I always hum my favorite tunes, the ones I know by heart. They make me feel cozy and... Look! There's Kapi, my calm and peaceful friend. He loves to watch the world quietly, always. And there's Pina, my friend who loves to think and draw. She's always sketching wonderful pictures. Oh, listen! Who could that be? It's Barry! My friend Barry is always so full of energy and excitement. Wow! Look at what Barry has found! It's a brand new instrument, so colorful and interesting.
One sunny afternoon, my friend Barry, always full of brilliant ideas, came bounding towards me and Pina.
And guess what? He held up the most amazing, funny-looking thing. It was a wind instrument he made himself. Then Barry took a deep breath and made a sound. Toot. It went. My head tilted to the side, and my eyes became big circles. What a wonderful, strange sound. I just had to know more. My finger went right up, pointing at the interesting gourd and bamboo creation. Ooh, what is it, Barry? Barry beamed even wider, his eyes sparkling behind his glasses. He was so ready to show me all the wonderful... Avocado's heart went pitter-patter. Barry had promised a super amazing sound, and she couldn't wait.
Here it comes.
Barry lifted his funny-looking instrument, his face full of excitement. But instead of a sparkly chime, a deep, warbling sound like a giant frog singing came out. Ribbit wobble. That's not a sparkle sound.
Whoa, that sound is a bit much.
Avocado shook her head, making the funniest ew face, giggling at the surprising sound. It wasn't what she expected, but it's certain. My friend Pina, who's usually so curious, made a funny face just like mine when Barry played his instrument.
Yeah,
Avocado is right. Avo is right, that wasn't quite music.
Oh no! Barry's happy, excited smile started to disappear. He looked down at his instrument, and I wondered what he was thinking.
Poor Barry looked a little sad. His shoulders slumped, and he didn't look excited anymore. It made me feel a tiny bit worried. And Kapi, with her calm, peaceful eyes, just watched everything from the side. I even waved my hands like, "No, Barry, no!" I was so sure that the sound he was making wasn't really music, and I wanted him to know. Barry, that sounds so funny. Not like music at all. Eek! It's too weird. Poor Barry. His bright smile faded away like a puff of smoke. He quietly tucked his special Character in Image 2 watched Barry slowly away. The vibrant colors around Avocado seemed a little less bright without Barry's happy chatter. Avocado looked over at Pina, who was quietly sketching, her thoughtful expression calm and serene. A little nod. Hello, friends! My name is Avocado, and I love discovering new things. This new buzz was a bit. It made my tummy feel a little wobbly, like when Barry tries to play his super cool. Then I heard another sound. Plink plonk, plink plonk. It was the rain. but it sounded so different hitting. But even this lovely rain sound felt a little odd. It wasn't the usual happy patter I loved. Then, from far away in the meadow, I heard a soft Each new sound, instead of making me happy and curious, started to make me feel a little bit annoyed. Too many new I covered my ears with a little It was just too much for me. Once upon a time, in a world full of wiggles and giggles, lived Avocado. But today, Avocado liked things just so, and these new sounds felt a bit strange. It's like a new puzzle piece that doesn't quite fit.
It's a little bit too much for my ears.
Then, Avocado saw something interesting. There, by the sparkly, babbling brook, sat Barry was making soft, different noises with his special instrument. He wasn't making the usual bouncy sounds. Barry was making softer, more thoughtful noises, almost like... And look! Calm and serene Kapi was sitting right next to Barry, listening so carefully. I, Avocado, hid behind a big leafy tree peeking out. I wasn't sure what to think. But as I watched Barry, I saw something special. His eyes sparkled, and he was so very focused on making... And Kapi! Kapi was just so happy. Kapi wasn't judging the sound at all. Kapi just found joy in it. A little frown crinkled my brow. I, Avocado, was thinking super hard. I had always thought music had to... Maybe, just maybe, I had been a little too quick to decide what was good music. Barry's squiggly sounds weren't wrong. Just as I was having my big new thought, a kind voice whispered, "What are you pondering, little Avocado?"
It was
One sunny afternoon, Avocado was feeling a little quiet, lost in her thoughts. Her Momo, with his gentle eyes, carefully picked up a smooth gray river stone. Avocado watched. Then, Momo gently tapped the stone against an old, hollow log. Thunk! A beautiful, deep sound echoed. Next, Momo found a dry seed pod and gave it a gentle shake. Shh! It made a soft, rhythmic rap. Momo smiled kindly at Avocado, his eyes sparkling with wisdom. He gestured to the trees. The world, little one, is full of amazing sounds. They are like tiny stories, waiting for us to listen. Sometimes, to truly hear the most wonderful sounds, we need to listen not just with our ears, but with our hearts, too. Everyone likes different kinds of music. Then, as Momo looked at Barry and back at me, it was like a little light bulb went off in my head. He wasn't just... It suddenly made so much sense. Everyone has their own favorite sounds and songs, and that's what makes the world so... Oh dear, oh dear. I had been so quick to say I didn't like Barry's new music without even really listening or My heart. It made my heart feel a little squishy inside to think that I might have made Barry feel sad. I took a big, brave breath. My tummy felt a little fluttery, but I knew that being a good friend... With a skip in my step and a big, sincere smile, I started walking towards Barry and Kapi.
Oh no!
I saw Barry sitting all by himself, looking a little sad. When Barry looked up, his eyes were still a little downcast. My heart felt a bit heavy. I wished, Barry, I am so sorry for what I said about your music. It wasn't nice, and I didn't mean to make you feel bad. Then I told him, your music isn't weird at all, Barry. It's just different. And different can be wonderful. Momo.
Can you please show me how it works?
And just like magic, Berry's face lit up with the biggest, happiest smile. It made my heart feel warm and...
Berry eagerly handed me his special instrument. All his sadness was completely gone. I knew right then that saying sorry and being...
What's this?
Avocado burst into bright giggles. It was such a surprise, like finding a tiny, secret musical friend. Avocado, toot toot. This time, a clearer, happier note danced in the air. Little Pina, who was usually a bit quiet and thoughtful, had been peeking from behind a tree. Even her...
Well done, Avocado. Keep exploring.
Soon, Avocado's friends, Curious Berry with his cool glasses, and even Pina, all wanted a turn. Together, Avocado and her friends discovered so many ways to make music. Some blew, some tapped, and soon... Wow! I couldn't believe my ears!
Dum-dum-dum.
It was a symphony of sounds I'd never heard before. Everyone was giggling and tapping their feet. Avocado saw how much fun they were having anymore. Avocado looked at Kapi's steady rhythm, Berry's enthusiastic jiggles, and Pina's thoughtful melodies. A big smile spread across Avocado's face, making her whole heart feel warm and fuzzy. Avocado learned that day that opening her ears and her heart to new sounds